guys, how's it going? It's your number one ranger. Anyways, I bring in possibly 2 stories to you today, depending on how much I can fit into the video, but probably could because it's like a 14-minute video. Anyways, first thing I'm gonna say is the story is based on is remember how I told you in like either last video or a couple of videos ago of an old friend of mine who kind of was a strange fellow, per se. Well, I'm going to get into more in-depth explanation of like what happened that night of like when he took me and another friend of ours to a party. And I'll explain it now. Anyways, it was kind of a calm day. Nothing really too excited happening. I was a bit, because I take the bus from school, and he was I was supposed to sleep over at his house and not go to the bus the afternoon. I can't speak. Jesus. Anyways, I wasn't supposed to go on the bus the afternoon, and I had everything packed and everything. And he was kind of a little bit strange, but like he's always kind of strange. So I didn't think anything of it as the day went on. And then it came to the end of the school day, and I was like, okay, let's go over to your house, because he lived like across the field, and like just over across the field, the two fields or whatever of the school. So he was quite close. So we walked over to his house, got all set up and everything, and he basically was like, well, I want to go to the store. Because in town there's a gas station, and then there's like a little, I guess you can say, shopping center kind of thing. And he wanted to go to the gas station, which I kind of was like, no, not really. I don't want to go because of the fact, one, it was boiling fucking hot out. Two, it was because of the fact is that, like, the way the town's laid out is the gas station from his house was, like, quite a ways. And I was in flip-flops at the time because I thought we were just going to stay at his house. So I was like, no. And then he eventually peer pressured me and is like, I want to go. And it just never come to peer pressure, children. You can get you into a lot of crap. Anyways, by the way, you obviously know that this is Apex Legends, but as we were saying, I went to go with him finally after he convinced me. Then he proceeded, after he went to the gas station, as we were walking back, he proceeded to just like, this is something that kind of shocked me with him, is because of the fact that, no, I shouldn't say that, because like, he came to me earlier on of saying of like, should I start selling drugs and everything? And I just told him as like, I can't control what you do, but honestly, it's what you do is what you do, but it's a very bad idea because of the fact is like his brother was kind of involved in a very shady ass crowd, and it was just trying to explain to him, and it was just the fact is like, don't go down that path. And eventually he's gone down that path, and he every person I still hear stuff about him, but like I don't talk to him because of the earlier video of me explaining of like that girl and everything. And with him, he was kind of like, sorry, he it's hard to explain with him. I'm trying to think. Okay, he was always like the type of person of like, if you told him one thing, he'd do the other just to see what it'd be like. And also another thing is like, this dude, he basically said, like, because this might sound cheesy, but, like, I've never found a girl to have a relationship with yet, and I'll let you guys know if I do and everything, and probably have crazy story. Oh, I have crazy stories of girls I like that almost turned into relationships, but I'm saving those for when we reach 1,000 subscribers. But they're good, they're juicy, they're the tea. I'm joking. That's cringe, but anyways, as I was saying, he was the type of dude where, well, like I said, he'd do the opposite of what you said just to see your reaction. Just a very idiotic dude, and he was like, "Oh, and okay." After that, after like going to the party and everything, and after he offered like drugs and everything to me, and I was like, "No, thank you." He proceeded to, like, it got later and it was dark and everything, and it was the town's very beautiful at night, but at night, at like, it's kind of, when you're with a creepy ass dude, it makes it sketchy. And he was kind of it's hard to explain with him. He's very hard to try and find words for. He was like trying to can basically, he's like, oh, there's a party going on, and he brought out like his BB gun or whatever, and he was like, well, I want to scare them, and it's like, why? There's no fucking point in it. But like, he proceeded, like, he was the type of dude that would buy weird crap, and like, he brings out a BB gun, but then he brings out like this Russian packaged BBs that apparently works like firecracker BBs or something. And I just looked at him as like, you're gonna do what now? And he somehow convinced me to go, and it was just a whole fiasco and everything. And this dude that was like a part of their group like came up and saw us, and I don't know why my fucking friend did this, but like, he proceeded aiming a fucking BB gun at his head, and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? And he's just like, I thought it'd be funny. It's like, no, that's a fucking firecracker, BB. You're gonna fucking cause mass injury into him yet. And it was mind-boggling to me that he'd be willing to hurt someone. And these people were like, he just thought it was funny to hurt them. And I went with him to try and convince him not to shoot anyone, but he didn't. But like, at one point we went down, and they were coming up, so we were like, ah, shit. And the one dude, for some reason, he had a ghillie suit on. I don't know why, but like, he hid with us, and we were down in the bush, and somehow I was wearing like fucking white fucking sweater and everything, and I did not get spotted when they shone the flashlight over. But as we were going, they came up to them, and the dude was kind of like a sketchy ass dude. Or they eventually caught us and whatnot, and the dude was a sketchy ass dude that was with them. And then this is a gross part. It's like he was talking about doing a devil's tangle with his girlfriend and the other girl that was there, and it was like, do you want to join? And it was just like, it fucking excuse me. And I understand that, like, I'm a virgin and everything, but, like, the two girls that were with him weren't even attractive, like, at all. And, like, yeah, sure, gamers are, like, that type of variety of people, but, like, gamers still have standards. And, like, these two girls look like freaking crackheads and whatnot. And it's just like, yeah, no, not doing the devil's tangle or something like that. But anyways, as I was saying, was these two girls were basically kind of were trying to convince my friend, and eventually I convinced my friend not to do it. And he was all pissy with me. He's like, oh, I could have actually did the devil's tangle with him. And I was just like, you can't fucking fuck a Sprite bottle if you wanted to. But regardless, later story was I on Halloween. This is the fucking dude that creeped me the fuck out. Like, yeah, I understand we're older now and like people are like, oh, Halloween's for younger kids. Halloween can be for any age you want. You decide when you don't want to do Halloween. That's up to you. Don't let anyone decide otherwise. Anyways, and this sounds so cheesy. I was dressed up as a Assassin's Creed character with like I actually had like the Assassin's Creed jacket and everything. I don't know where it is now, but it was like really. It looked like it. It was like actually it. Like it was a cosplay thing, and he was dressed up as Jason, I think. But like he wore like these like tall boots and everything. Fucking bastard was scaring fucking children, essentially, and I just looked at him as like, okay, why? And the sketchy part is like he wanted me to go to houses and everything, so I went to a whole bunch of houses, and he like the prick wanted me to share the candy with him when he didn't do any of the work, and I just looked at him and it was like, you expect me to share with you after I did all the work, all the footwork and everything? Because like most people think I'm like a younger age than what I am. And I feel bad for it because the sorely fact being is like, well, everyone thinks I'm younger than I actually am. And when I was trying, also this is World War Z, but like as I was trying to explain to him, explain to him, sorry for not being able to fucking speak, essentially. But as I was trying to explain to him, is the fact is like, what the hell is wrong with you? And it was amazing to me of like the audacity on the man. And like, there's more stories I have of him. And if we hit 100 or 1,000 subscribers, I will bring those good juicy stories in of those girls that I used to, I guess you could say, no, it was simping. I was a total simp, and I'll bring those juicy stories to you, but for fuck's sake. See, the stupid part is with this damn game, that's why no one plays it online anymore, is because of the just overpoweredness of when you get the guns upgraded of like a silencer and whatnot, because it just doubles the fucking bullshit that it is. And like I played it for a bit, but like it was, and you can go out the video if you don't want to hear me rant about it, but I played it for a bit, but it was kind of just like horse crap of the fact is like of how hard it was to essentially kill them. Yeah, I know I should have used the machine pistol from that high, or that far, but I don't care. Anyways, hope you love the video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Also, hit the like button and subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Comment. What should you guys comment? Comment Mass Effect on the video if you can't think of anything to comment. Solely the fact being that it gives the video better in the algorithm, and I just hope it's all good. Hope it's all goat and everything. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.